Lesson 35, Matrimony. Matrimony is a sign of Christ. The grace of matrimony, which a husband and wife receive to love each other and their children unselfishly, comes from the passion of Christ. They receive the grace to make their love a reflection of the love of Jesus for his bride, the church. Matrimony is the sacrament by which a baptized man and a baptized woman bind themselves for life in a lawful marriage and receive the grace to discharge their duties. The chief duties of husband and wife in the married state are to be faithful to each other and to provide in every way for the welfare of the children God may give them. Their duties are to God, each other, and their children. Help to fulfill these duties come first from God, then from each other, and finally from the children. Married people must learn to love unselfishly, to forget themselves so that they can spend themselves for each other. They surrender themselves to God's plan for marriage to bring children into the world and to care for them. The bond of the sacrament of matrimony lasts until the death of husband or wife, because Christ has said, "What therefore God has joined together, let no man put asunder." By the unity of the sacrament of matrimony is meant that the husband cannot during the life of his wife have another wife, nor the wife during the life of her husband have another husband. Every true marriage between a baptized man and a baptized woman is a sacrament because God himself raised every marriage of this kind to the dignity of a sacrament. In order to love each other the way Jesus loves us, husband and wife need special graces. A Christian marriage demands far more love and ability to make sacrifices than does a pagan marriage. That is why Christ made it a sacrament. The Catholic Church alone has the right to make laws regulating the marriages of baptized persons, because the Church alone has authority over the sacraments and over sacred matters affecting baptized persons. To receive the sacrament of matrimony worthily, it is necessary to be in the state of grace, to know the duties of married life, and to obey the marriage laws of the Church. The laws of the Church requires a Catholic to be married in the presence of a priest and before 2 witnesses. In a so-called marriage before a justice of the peace, even if only one party is a Catholic, there is no marriage. The chief effects of the sacrament of matrimony are first, an increase of sanctifying grace. Second, the special help of God for husband and wife to love each other faithfully, to bear with each other's faults, and to bring up their children properly. To prepare for a holy and happy marriage, Catholics must pray that God may direct their choice, seek the advice of their parents and confessors, practice the virtues, especially chastity, and frequently receive the sacraments of penance and Holy Eucharist. Catholics can best obtain God's blessing for their marriage by being married at a nuptial Mass and by receiving Holy Communion devoutly. Marriage at Mass gives abundance of grace. Marriage without Mass, there's less grace given.